Okay, so hi, I'm Kashmir, and I was born in the Philippines. I moved to Canada when I was 8 years old.
Hi, my name is Taya. I'm 22 years old. I was born and raised here in Canada. I'm actually from Surrey, BC, so British Columbia.
Hi, my name is Jemima Galvez. I'm from Vancouver, BC. Was born in the Philippines, but then I moved to Vancouver when I was about 3 or 4 months old.
I'm from Fort McMurray. That's where I moved to. And fun fact about me, I'm 5th out of the 6 children. So Fort McMurray is basically like, if you know where Edmonton is, the capital of Alberta, it's like 5-hour drive from there. So yeah, it's really far away from civilization, but we're called a city because there's like 80,000 people or so. Yeah, it's a nice, it's a city, but it has a small town feel, so it's really a great place, I think.
I was raised by a single mom, and I am an only child, so I have a really, really close relationship to my mom and her family. And now I've moved to Toronto to start my career and go into dental hygiene. As a single mom, she really, really does her best to support me in every way. I think I get about 8 calls a day just because she wants to hear my voice morning to night. It's wonderful. But we've stayed really close. I think our relationship has gotten so much better, just how much we've learned to appreciate each other. And she is super supportive of everything I do here in Toronto. She's really excited to see me grow. And she does visit me quite often too. So she knows the city, she knows where I live. And I do have family here that we do stay and visit every now and then.
I always wanted to do something in the sciences. I thought I was going to be a pediatrician. Thought I was going to play in the WNBA. But chemistry in high school kind of changed my mind there. But then I also always realized that I wanted to work in music because my mom raised me singing at church and playing all the instruments there too. So after high school, I wanted to go to Ryerson because I wanted to do the music business program out there. But I guess, as you know, Filipinos can be very family oriented, and they wanted me to stay close. So I decided to go to whatever school would take my poor marks in high school. And I got into a psych program out at the University of Victoria. I switched over to English, but I spent a lot of my time crocheting instead and not going to class. So my grade point average was a 1.8, so I was on academic probation. I think it was also because I thought I had to go to school just for the sake of it, but I always knew in my heart that I wanted to pursue music.
Because my program is a professional program, it was actually really easy to get in. I took an exam during high school because I was eligible. I took all the classes, and my high school teacher was my proctor. She made me write the exam during class, blah, 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 and I passed, and then a year later came here because I got accepted. So yeah, that's good. Change that I decided to make, it was sort of overnight. I was like, okay, I want to move to Toronto. So I applied to 2 different schools, and I decided that I wanted to move, but I didn't tell anybody until I got accepted. So I kind of kept that whole process to myself. And then once I heard the news that I passed all the exams, I was kind of like, hey, I'm leaving. I'm going to go to Toronto. And everyone's like, why? Where did this come from? But it was just something that I decided to do on my own, and everyone was super supportive once they knew that it was a really good decision for me to make.
I knew that all of the big labels were out in Toronto. Not that the music scene in Vancouver isn't as good. I just thought that I wanted to learn more about the broader scope of it before I brought that back home. But yeah, I think you grow up in this culture. I felt like being super sheltered. I thought that my parents were like, no, stay, you can live here. And I was like, no, as the oldest child, I felt very, I wanted to break free. I felt like I wanted to kind of find my independence. And I knew that from a young age, the sacrifices that a lot of our parents have made moving here. And And though I'm not reaping anything insane right now, I can see growth within myself and my relationships with my family. Career-wise, I'm growing. Like, it's all going to be worth it. And that's kind of why I decided to move out of province, because it's just like there was more out there that my parents sacrificed for. So I don't want to waste the opportunity that they kind of grabbed for me and my brother.